Hey everybody, Cynthia here from Recollect and Ramble. I hope you all saw my video, my earlier video where I talked about making a new junk journal out of this 5 centuries of English poetry. I did just go right ahead and start pulling some vintage papers and ephemera that I thought, I don't know, maybe I'll use in this book. I hope I'm in frame. Let me just double check and make sure that things are the way they're supposed to be. They probably... Am I here? I'm here. Okay. Anyway, thank you for your patience on that. All right, so let me just go through some of the sort of bits and bobs that I picked, and then I will show you a lot of like papers and other ephemera. Okay, so first off is this. This is a wallet that was made in Morocco. It did originally have a little Velcro attachment. I hate Velcro, so I took that off. I have been thinking that I would use this in some project at some point, and I think I'm going to actually try to use at least part of it in this particular project. Okay, this is just a pile of old ephemera. I love this package of rickrack. I would probably use the rickrack itself, and then I like the packaging here. I even like this little price tag, so maybe I'll try to keep that. It got marked from 8 cents down to 4 cents way back when, you guys. So I'd love to keep that little thing. Here are just some little receipts. I'm not even sure what they're for. It says, always obtain from vendor State of Ohio prepaid sales tax. I'm not sure what that is, but I just thought they were kind of cute. Got those in a bunch of ephemera that I ordered from somebody online. Here's just a blank index card, a nice big envelope that will be perfect, folded in with half on one side of a signature and half on the other. Here's an old library bibliography note for when people actually used to go to the library and look things up. Those days are gone. Here's an old snap card. I just love this, so I'm going to do something with that. Here's another Rick Rack little packaging thing that I just love. I think it'll fit nicely. This is a little illustration from a kid's book that I've always liked. And then here is also a little bus ticket. Here's part of a button card, just the buttons. I don't know why it got snipped off from whatever it was on, but that will be nice in there. A little bridge tally, a very vintage little bridge tally. We will throw that in as well. I did find some old S&H trading stamps, and then I found this old business card for the Rockville Melodrama Theater. Melodrama Theater. Ha ha ha. I just got it. And South Dakota, I think. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of cute, especially since I do theater. So, you know. Also, these very old, carnival tickets, admit one. So those will go nice in there too. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I bought these a while ago. I thought they might be, for some reason, nice in a journal. I don't even know if I had an idea of how to use them. But yeah, we'll see what happens with those. Also, this lovely, lovely piece of vintage lace kind of starting to fall apart here. But it's beautiful, and I'm going to see if there's some place in this book I can utilize this before it just completely crumbles away to nothing. And then this, actually, you guys, I cut from the hem of a skirt. The piece of clothing was in terrible condition, but I liked this embroidery on it, and I think this might be one of the last pieces of that embroidery that I have, so I'll use that as well. Okay, now let's get into, we have an old typed recipe card. Here is a card out of a library card catalog. I've got a bunch of those, but I thought, again, this would be kind of cool because it's about theater. Here's an authentic old postcard. Shows a beautiful old house and gardens. We're going to throw that in there too. Now this paper came, this was end paper from an old book. And I just think it's so beautiful. Kind of looks like, it reminds me of like old wallpaper. So I'm going to try to use that. Here's just some, it's handmade paper, but it kind of looks like cork a little bit. It's very thick and very sturdy, and maybe we'll use that with some, as embellishment for some like little mini collage clusters or something. Here's a little tiny quilt block, a little animal card, probably a game card of a sparrow. There's an old button card with no buttons on it anymore. Let's see, I did grab a pile, selection of playing cards. This actually is, oh shoot, I can't remember what the name of this game is. If you know, please leave a comment below. But I love the back of this. I just think that back design is great. And then here we just have some that have kind of sweet graphics on them, flowers and cities. I love this watercolor harbor with the sailboats. Here's a very grungy, beat up little daisy card, some beautiful flowers in a basket. And then this again, I love the design on the back of that. So may use some of those in there. Here is just a little blank card. I think just a little gift enclosure, probably from the 20s or so. So love that as well. Here I've got some old Monopoly game cards, community chest and chance cards, which I kind of like. So I just grabbed some of those out just to, I don't know, play around with a little bit. I thought those would be kind of fun. Here's a little old coin envelope, a very vintage bingo card. Again, a manila coin envelope, a little larger size. We saw these already. This Viewmaster holder, I think, is great. Just a little envelope. Maybe something could kind of peek out of the hole there. Oh, I got yet another seam binding wrapper. That's kind of cute, the little girl on the back. So grabbed that. What have I? Oh, I've got some stamps. This is just from a children's encyclopedia. I just like that picture. Little old coin holder. I like these. I like hiding things in them. A little prayer card for Saint Anna. And then I think I've got just I've got this little velvet ribbon, little packaging tag there. And then one of these that I made, I don't know, a couple years ago for December. Is that how they say it? December. Anyway, I'll put a link to that. They're doing it again this year. This is 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. And I made some of these little stars. All right, so stamps. I don't know if you'll be able to see all these stamps. I didn't know that I grabbed this many stamps. Oh, well, c'est la vie. This I love. This is like a vellum sort of envelope that's still got a stamp, and it's a cancellation mark from 1920. So don't know how we're going to use that. Just a little French stamp. Some of these I don't think I've actually pulled. I did not pull that green stamp. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure I pulled that one either. Let's see. I do love these stamps with Queen Elizabeth on them, so I did pull out a couple of those. Yeah, some of these I think they just came out by accident. Let's see. Oh, that one's nice. I like the color on that one. That's from Austria. Again, with Queen Elizabeth. Here's a little stamp that was on a playing card pack. And I don't think, yeah, some of these I didn't pull exactly. Her I probably pulled, this one, and also this one from Czechoslovakia. So I pulled those stamps. These I'll throw back in my little bin. They probably just came out in a pile as I was sorting through them. Okay, so you guys, these are all the papers that I pulled that could possibly either be added for ephemera. I mean, of course, got a little picture here. This is from also just like one of those like golden book children's encyclopedias. I usually take out all the pictures I like. So just that one of that pretty lady. And then here I've got just some vintage pages from very old books. These will probably go into masterboard collages and the like. So this is from a little tiny dictionary. This is just an iron-on transfer for one of those embroidery patterns, but I thought maybe these would be cute in there as well. Now this envelope, I hope you can see it. This is like a vellum envelope. It is lined on the inside, and it's got this beautiful butterfly graphic that you can just see through the vellum. So I thought that was really pretty. Here is, this will probably become just a page spread, some embroidery stitches. This is from a sandwich recipe book. So I'm going to use that. Here I've got something from an English and Hungarian old dictionary. So put that in there too. And then here's one from a cooking with meat recipe book. So I'll put that in there. Now this is kind of left over from a journal that I made earlier. It's sold. These graphics actually came from Anton with Bontique Designs, and I will try to remember to put a link down to his stuff as well. And I thought since this page is done, I may just stick it in there. This I pulled out of a planner. I just thought this garden gate was a really, really, really pretty picture. And we'll see how we're gonna, don't know how we're gonna put that in there quite yet. Of course, none of these. I don't know how I'm gonna put any of these in. This is from an old interest table book. This is from a very, very old recipe book, fallen apart, but I just love this natural patina and distressing on it. This again from a very old falling apart music book. And yeah, we'll probably use this again in some masterboard collaging. Here's dictionary pages, an old map from I don't know where. We'll have to, I think this must be Scotland because it has locks. So yeah, it must be from Scotland, and things must be written in like Gaelic. Okay, so that's that. An old note paper from an old book. This, I love these. I've only got a few of these left. I'm not even sure what these were. They came to me exactly like this, but they're lovely, folded and used and within a signature. This beautiful embossed and die cut paper. I don't know if you can see the embossing on there, but it's very, very pretty. I usually kind of ink it up so that embossing pops. Again, some music paper. This is out of an old storybook. Here is a, this is just some gel print paper. I would probably trim this or tear it around, and we'll see how we use that. Again, here's just some craft paper that looks like it had a little bit of something done to it. Some sun fading in there. I'm not sure where that piece came from, but that's okay. I kind of like it, and I like the weight of it too. Here again is from one of those old golden book encyclopedias with kitty cats. This is from a stained glass coloring book, and I really like how these clear pages, these vellum sort of pages look inside a junk journal. This is half of like a kid's game board. I got a whole package of these at a resale store, and they're just kind of fun. They're just kind of fun to put in there. Here is some of my coffee and tea dyed paper. I've got some ledger, just some cardstock here, another piece of ledger, and then here's just some regular, this is kind of a vellum, sorry, a marble looking piece of vellum. I love that. Just some regular copy paper. Again, some regular copy paper, but it's kind of got this flecked sort of stone texture on it. This is actually for greeting cards. There is a spot here in the middle where if you fold it, it just kind of comes apart. So yeah, it just comes apart like this. And then it does have, it's ready to make into a card. So, but I love this. It's got these little speckles and stuff on it. That's how it came. So I'll probably use those as pages. Here's an Old Reader's Digest Road Atlas for the United States. Looks like we've got Texas and Oklahoma, a little bit of Florida, and Indiana and Ohio on the other side. So that will go in there. I've got some expense books and other ledger things. This is a quilt stitching pattern book, so that's kind of fun. More music paper, more music paper. I love this. This is so fun with the teacher's writing and then the gold stars on there. This is from a children's activity book. Got a whole book of that. And then these are from, is it Walter Reed? Oh gosh, you guys, I'm so bad. I think, is it Walter Reed? Is that the company that puts out all of the like art kind of instruction booklets? This one was about how to draw trees. And this one is still life. And so I took some pages out of that. This is from an Old Ideals. Those of you who follow me know I really love Old Ideals magazines. I've got a bunch. Here is some butterfly wrapping paper. Not old, but I did tea dye this, so it does look a little more vintage. This is some Tim Holtz paper, but it was sitting on top of the pile, and I thought, throw it in there. And then I did grab 3 pieces of scrapbook paper, and this is all scrapbook paper that I thrifted. So that is everything that I've gathered, and I will not, by a long shot, be using everything that I pulled. But it's nice to have a big selection of things to choose from. And I think I'll have some fun sometime today, starting to decide what size the pages need to be, because this is the size of the book. And this book is not very big. This book is probably what, like 7 inches or something. Yep, 7 1/4 by like 5. So the pages can't be too awful big. Like half of that page, you know, would probably be fine. And maybe I'll take the half that's got the, oh, both halves have kitty cats on them. So I can probably just fold that in half, and then the kitty cats will be in the book. So anywho, that's where I'm at with that, you guys. Thanks again for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please be sure to like or comment, subscribe if you haven't. And once again, this is Cynthia from Recollect and Ramble, and I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye.